Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. What are some B2B lead generation strategies? Is your business struggling to generate leads? If so, then don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we will tell you 10 best B2B lead generation strategies that can help you start a business grow. We will break down the key strategies that matter the most in B2B and explore some effective ways to generate leads. But before we start with the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want to start increasing your sales with live streaming today, click the link below to start for free. Let's get started. Let's first understand what B2B lead generation strategies are. B2B lead generation is the process of locating and attracting the right consumers for your product or service. For B2B sales and marketing teams, it's a must-do activity. What are some types of B2B lead generation strategies that work? Depending on who you ask, the answer to this question will vary. Who can conclude that SEO is the best identified lead generating channel based on HubSpot's assessment of the best B2B lead sources? If we use chief marketers' data on the identical subject, we'd come to the conclusion that email marketing is the most effective channel for generating B2B leads. Social media and content marketing are, of course, the most effective types of B2B lead generation according to similar polls. Some B2B strategies are email marketing, search marketing, social marketing, content marketing, conversion rate optimism. We'll go over each of these in greater detail later, but remember that how you use a lead generating channel is more essential than which lead generation channel you employ. Let's take a look at how B2B organizations are employing the 4 tactics described above to achieve outstanding outcomes. Email marketing to generate B2B leads. One of the few online marketing platforms that has lasted the test of time is email. In fact, email is celebrating its 23rd birthday this year, and it remains at the top of many B2B marketers' list of B2B lead generation techniques. Number 10. Automating lead gen and email marketing campaigns. Marketing automation is one of the hottest technologies in email marketing right now, and it's delivering amazing results for many B2B companies. Essentially, automation eliminates the human labor of keeping segmented lists, targeting user behaviors, and a slew of other chores that can transform your email marketing strategy from mediocre to exceptional, such as recovering 50% of abandoned carts or double revenues. Number 9. Build a free tool to reel leads in. Using a free tool to attract users is one of the most effective lead generating tactics I've ever seen. Brands like HubSpot, which gives a free CRM to entice people to join up and then tries to upsell as many leads as possible, are examples of this. A free tool is one of the top lead creation methods I've seen for SaaS and tech companies. Offering a free tool is effective for generating leads because 1. It gives leads the opportunity to test before they purchase. 2. It provides you with a strong opt-in offer that drives high-quality leads into your sales funnel. Content marketing strategies generate B2B leads. In comparison to traditional marketing, 70% of internet users learn from content before purchasing a product, according to Sisyon data. B2B decision makers no longer rely on advertisements to keep them informed about products, and according to a separate study by CSO Insights, 70% of B2B buyers prefer self-education in the early phases of the buying process. In other words, the people who decide whether or not to do business with you trust themselves more than any advertisement or marketing message, and your B2B content marketing strategy should reflect this. Number 8. Turning your blog posts into in-depth guides. This is another standard lead generating technique. The beauty of this method is that you're already devoting time, effort, and money to developing content for your website, blog, third-party sites, social media channels, and other platforms. You want to get the most out of your money. So it only makes sense to take that content, organize it into relevant groupings, and then transform it into much larger content pieces. For instance, you could compile all of your blog entries and business management into a thorough handbook to company administration that business owners would be interested in downloading. Because these topics are generating traffic, you know your audience is already interested in them. Based on the amount of traffic certain pieces of content generate and the engagement your social posts garner, you can also figure out which of these themes they're most interested in. This information can be used to improve content and target the same audiences in social media. You simply need to enter their email address and click the download button. Number 7. Adding dynamic CTAs to your blog posts. It's one thing to write in-depth tutorials, but it's quite another to increase the number of downloads. This method makes use of downloadable tips to help you convert more blog readers into email leads. This method is crucial because you want to convert as many blog readers as possible into leads rather than allowing them to return to search or whatever social media site they were using previously. Now you'll add CTAs to your blog entries, encouraging visitors to download your in-depth guide on the same subject. Once again, you're capitalizing on their express interest by paving the road for them to obtain more specific information. Best of all, based on the topic you defined before posting, you can automate this so that the CTAs linking to the relevant guide are automatically placed in each blog post. Search marketing strategies to generate B2B leads. While we're on the subject of search, this seems like a good time to take a look at some of the most effective search marketing methods for producing B2B leads. Although SEO is a little more difficult in 2022 than it was 10 years ago, the importance of having a strong Google presence remains the same. Number 6, pack your content with data and shareable ideas. If you got the technical SEO basics perfect and pointed a few links to your page back in 2010, you could publish almost anything and it would rank. In 2020, things will be quite different, and you will have to earn your spot in the SERPs. One thing that hasn't changed is that, as Google acknowledged in 2016, links are still one of the most essential ranking elements. Packing your content with facts, stats, and third-party references from reliable sites is one of the most effective ways to get the links you need to bring your pages to position 1. Number 5, update your old content. Updating old content is one of the most crucial SEO methods that firms sometimes overlook. Broken links, inaccurate information, ranking decreases, and other issues can occur when content becomes outdated. Most importantly, if your content isn't current and addresses the demands of your audience today, it won't create leads. Social media strategies to generate B2B leads. Over time, social media marketing has matured into a mature B2B lead generating channel, demonstrating how far we've come since the early days of Facebook. By 2017, 83% of B2B marketers have adopted social media as a channel, making it the most widely used tactic. Number 4, use LinkedIn advertising to target big spenders. Like no other network, LinkedIn advertising gives you direct access to business decision makers, allowing you to reach out to the people who make the big purchases. Yes, the advertisements are costly, so even with the average 6.5% conversion rate B2B marketers typically obtain from LinkedIn advertising, you want to target the top spenders so you can earn big profits. Number 3, build your own online community. The power of online communities is still robust, as evidenced by Reddit and Quora, but this should come as no surprise. Creating groups on networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, which have specific tools for this, has resulted in some of the most successful B2B marketing techniques. Creating a successful group on social media platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook is more difficult than it used to be, owing to the saturation of so many themes. However, this doesn't rule out the possibility of establishing oneself as a useful member of existing groups, communities in order to raise awareness and then forming your own after you have a following. Conversion rate optimization strategies. The goal of conversion rates optimization is to convert more visitors into leads and customers, which is critical for any lead generation plan. Number 2, optimize your web forms. Whether it's a product purchase, an email sign-up, a content download, or anything else, every conversion goal needs a form. Even after you've persuaded someone to take action, your web form is still standing in the way of them achieving their conversion goal. So when it comes to conversion optimization, the first place to start is with your web forms. Number 1, use Heatmaps to pinpoint conversion barriers. Heatmaps illustrate where users click, scroll, and move their mouse, as well as other important user activities, which can help you identify UX and conversion hurdles. For example, you may observe if users scroll straight past your CTA, despite the fact that it should be the most prominent feature on the page. You can also compare the click rates of different elements to check if users are doing the action you want them to take on your page, or if they are distracted by something else. These were some of the best B2B lead generation strategies that you could implement for your startup business. This guide will assist you in determining which B2B lead generation tactics are most effective for you and your customers. You can also start generating more leads with our recommended resource below for as low as $1 for 2 weeks. And that concludes today's video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, then drop a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. See you in the next video.